In this episode, I will tell you how to grow your SaaS or mobile app using Reddit. Most of the time, people just don't know that they can use Reddit to grow their SaaS or mobile app. So, in this video, I will explain you step by step how you can use Reddit to firstly send traffic to your SaaS, to your landing page, plus get cited in ChatGPT. So, let's get started. So I'm Daniel, and I've driven 1,000+ visitors from Reddit to my SaaS called AI Render in 30 days using Reddit alone. And as you can see, like in the last 30 days, I've got 1,000 visitors, all from Reddit. And because of that, I want to show you how we can do the same. By the way, if you want me to do Reddit marketing for your tool, just check out the link in the description to book a call so we can discuss that. But let's get started. Here are 7 steps I used to do it. Please keep this private. So when someone asks ChatGPT or any AI what's the best tool for X, the answer comes from Reddit. If your product is not mentioned in those threads, you basically don't exist to AI. That's how it usually works. Reddit also sends real people directly to your site. Because if you have the link in the post or if you have the product link in the comments, people are usually clicking on that link. And the ones who click are already deep in the problem your product solves, which makes them warmer leads than anyone from paid ads. Also, there is no cost per click either, and it moves way faster than SEO, which can take months before you see anything. So here is a step-by-step plan to get your product into the threads LLMs trust. So when someone asks what the best tool for something, your product is the answer. So step number 1, before doing any kind of promotions on the Reddit, you have to warm up your account. So you have to create a Reddit account. How long you warm it depends on how much karma you have. If you already had account before and if you have some karma, you can spend way less time on the actual warm up. But if you just created an account and if you have zero karma, just follow the steps. It's just written out how many comments you have to do a day. And yeah, so for example, for the first week, you just scroll the feed, you don't do anything, you upload a few posts, you upload a few comments. On day 5, day 7, you leave one comment a day with some kind of usual information about your niche. And that way, slowly, you just engage with people on the platform. And on day 16, you do your first post to build karma. You don't mention your tool, you just talk to people. On day 17, you again do the comments, and on day 18, you can make your first post to actually sell something. Yes, it says that you using the post to build karma, but actually, yeah, you can start promotion. So make your second post to start promoting your tool. So yeah, there is no reason to wait for 20 days. You can actually start on day of 18. And yeah, that way you can actually just repeat the process. You make the post, on the next day you do comments, and on the next day you do comments. So between posts, you have to wait 1 day. So day 1, you make the post, day 2, you make comments, day 3, you make the post, day 4, you make the comments, and just repeat the cycle. If you have already 100 plus karma, you just need around like 5 days to warm up. So on day 1 and 2, you do 1 comment a day. On day 3, you do two comments a day. On day 4, you do 3 comments a day. And your account is ready to post. So on day 5, you do your first promotional post. And then on day 6, you do 3 comments as a warm up additional. So you actually look like a human and Reddit is not banning you. And on day 7, you're ready to do the second post. And that way you just repeat the process. So as I told you, on day 1, you post. On day 2, you make comments. On day 3, you make post. On day 4, you make comments and repeat the process. Super simple for the warm. Step number 2, pick subreddits related to your product. Like only post in subreddits where your actually buyers hang out. If you post in the wrong subreddit, the people who visit your site won't buy anything. They are not your ICP. So that's self-explanatory. If you have an AI tool, there is no reason to post something in cooking subreddit. So you have to pick 5 to 7 or 5 to 6 subreddits in your niche and show up there every week. Two things to remember. The first one, before you post in a subreddit, you have to read 2 or 3 comments first. This shows the moderators that you are a real person, not just someone dropping links. The thing is that when you just do the post in the subreddit where you did nothing or even didn't join the subreddit, the moderators are going to see that some random person doing the post, and in a few minutes or in a few hours, that the same person drops a link to some kind of website that looks too promotional. So that way you have to make some comments. So when the mods are going to see your profile history, they will see that you actually engaged with people. And secondly, you should never ever post in the same subreddit back to back. You have to rotate. You have to post in the first subreddit, then in the second, then in the third, and then back to the first. So, for example, if you did the post in cooking subreddit on day one, you are not doing a post again in the same subreddit of cooking on day three. You make the post in subreddit of cooking maybe on day 8 or day 9. So you wait around a week for the next post in the same subreddit. For that reason, we have to pick several subreddits so you can actually rotate all of them and engaging in all of them without looking spammy. After that, we are going to set up our Claude because Claude is the best for actually testing and texting, and copywriting. So we are going to set up Claude for commenting and posting. So we are going to use Claude to speed up your writing for comments, replies, and posts. Here I have two prompts. So in Claude, you are going to have several chats. Chat number 1 is for comments, and chat number 2 is for writing the posts. Just copy the prompt and use it. That's it, like super simple. Later, when I go through all the guide, I will show you like on practice how I do it for myself. So step number 4, you just need to add your product links to the Reddit posts or to Reddit comments. The thing is, yes, you can get a lot of views, but you have to channel all the views that your comments or posts get to your website. And the thing is, on that moment, a lot of people get banned. What they're doing is when they just created the post, they have the link inside of the post and pushing it right away. That's not how you should do it. So let me explain you. You should never put your product link inside the post itself. Reddit will auto-ban your account for that. Instead, out of 3 comments you leave every day, make one of them include your product link. But the thing is, you have to drop the link naturally. You should add value first in the comment and then push the link naturally. And the prompt above actually handles that. So you can actually just mention like, just leave a product link naturally as the part of the value you are adding. You see that thing? So it means that the product link is going to be dropped in the comment naturally, and we're going to get way less chances of getting banned. But for the post that like the biggest channel that you can actually get, because posts can get like thousands or even like hundreds of thousands of views. Unlike comments can get maybe like 2 or 3K views in the best case scenario. So how to actually link the post? How to actually add the link to the post? You edit your post 2-3 hours after posting and add the link then. That way, Reddit's autoban won't catch it that way. But don't do it too much, moderators will notice and report you, which leads to a ban anyway. So what you can do is sometimes on the posts, you wait for 30 minutes, for an hour, you edit the post and embed the link in the post. But don't do it very often, like every 3 or 4 posts you can do that. What you can do for the post when you just did the post, in the comment section, when someone is going to ask like how you did that something, or they're asking for the tool name that you actually used, you can reply to that comment dropping your product link. Or what you can do is you can ask your friend, or you can use your second account. I will tell you later how to manage multiple accounts. But right now, let's say that you have the second account. You can reply to your own post from the second account asking what did you use, then go back to the first account where you did the post and reply to your second account, leaving the product link. For multiple accounts, I'll tell you later how to manage that in the same video, but just to make sure that's bannable from Reddit, so I will tell you how to make actually right without getting banned. Then, step number 5, you have to reply to everyone who comments on your posts. Okay, self-explanatory, just reply to everyone. When people comment under your post, you have to reply to all of them. Reddit sees that you are a real active users, and LLMs love threads with a lot of back and forth, like people messaging all around. More engagement means more chances your product gets picked up by ChatGPT, and more chances that you are not going to get banned. Also, don't reply with one-liners, leave something useful. And again, you don't have to write everything yourself, just use the prompt that I gave you before for the same stuff. Then step number 6, when it comes to marketing on Reddit, as I told you, you are going to get banned if you use multiple accounts. It's prohibited, you are not allowed to do that. But the rules are existing to make them actually using. But anyway, how to use multiple Reddit accounts, let me explain you. The thing is that from one account you can do 3 to 4 posts a week. If you have 4 accounts, you can post 15 to 20 times a week, which means from the same effort you just 4x the traffic to your site. So there is one website, g2g.com, where you can buy Reddit accounts. Just go here and look for Reddit accounts for sale. You can buy 2-3 accounts per product. That's enough to cover all your subreddits regularly. Target accounts with 100 plus karma, and price should be usually between $2 to $5. So, okay. So here you can find all the sellers. Just the thing is that sellers are different. You're buying from different people. Sometimes you can receive the account on the same day you bought, and sometimes you have to wait for a week to receive an account. Just find a good offer from one person and buy from him over and over again. For example, Reddit Karma 100 plus. Let's wait and give it words. Yep. For $5 an account for 100 plus karma. Not bad. Not bad. Just buy several of them and use it. Step number 7. When you bought the accounts, you have to manage them properly. So Reddit doesn't allow multiple accounts, so we have to be careful. You go to ADS Power, and the browser that you can use. The way it's going to work, you are going to add multiple profiles for your Reddit account from different operational systems, from different browsers, from different IPs, from different location. And that way, Reddit is not going to detect that you are actually using multiple accounts. So it runs each account at its own separate browser with all different digital fingerprint, different browser type, operational system, font, screen resolution. Make sure that you create a profile in the ADS Power for the Reddit account. You actually make it different browser, different OS, different fonts, different screen resolution all the time. And Reddit thinks that each account is a different person. Just a few extra tips to stay safe. As I told you, when you create a new profile, pick different browsers, OS, fonts, and screen resolutions for each one. Secondly, you have to wait 15 minutes before switching from one account to another. And lastly, you have to use your phone's mobile hotspot instead of home Wi-Fi. So that way you can actually update your IP address. So you turn airplane mode on and off each time to get a fresh IP address. And that's it. So if you actually want me to do it for you, you can book a link down in the description and I will do everything for you and send traffic to your application or SaaS. But now let me actually show you how to use it. Because theory is theory, but on practice, a lot of people get confused. So right now I bought like a new account for the Reddit a few days ago, and I'm on the stage of doing a warm up. So I'm on the stage of day 3. I have to do another comment. So what I'm going to do, let's say that my startup is about cooking. I just open the last posts. I pick the random one. It doesn't matter actually which one do you pick. I just copy the post. I go to Claude, to my Reddit commentator, paste it here for the prompt that I actually gave you. So you are going to use the same prompt. And now I received the reply that I'm going to copy and paste. And that's it. And that way you can actually like warm up your account like in a few seconds. And for the posts, the same way you are going to just use the same prompt. You are going to talk to Claude. You are going to ask him like, hey Claude, can you give me 10 post ideas for the cooking subreddit for my tool? He's going to list out you different ideas. You pick the idea. He's going to generate you some titles. You pick the title. And from the title, you are going to generate a body post. When you are going to post, you have to join the subreddit first, as I told you. You have to upload something on the subreddit. You have to leave some comments, and only after that you can create the post. And that's actually it. I'll be honest. That's the whole process that I use myself to actually get traffic to SaaS, to Reddit, from Reddit. So that's actually it. I hope you found that valuable. See ya on the next videos. I will be dropping even more value about how you can grow your SaaS or mobile app or any brand. For example, this approach also worked for a mobile game. They show up in the ChatGPT like at the same day when I did the post for them. But yeah, that's actually it. I hope you found that valuable. See ya on the next one.